Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Mindful Movements. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you're on Facebook, remember this hangs out for about 30 days. If you're on YouTube, it should last for as long as I can keep it up, or as long as I keep it up. Make sure that if you're jumping in and you're watching the replay, hashtag replay for me and let me know. Today is our circuit day. Happy Thursday. All the things. I know I'm saying a lot of things all at one time. I am running just a tiny bit behind because this weather has me a little off this morning. So let's get things going this morning. How is everybody today? Throw it in the comments and let me know if you're having a wonderful Thursday. I would love to know. I don't know how to do this. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Not working for me this morning. So we're just going to slowly get things going. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us today. How is everybody today? I'm going to go live on TikTok, so bear with me as I get things started. We are going to do a circuit today, so just so you know, that's what we're doing today. I'm going to share this out to all the people. I'm just going to share it out to as many people as it'll let me. And then move on. Alrighty, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. I will be flipping my screen. I can't remember how I did that a while ago. Oh, there we go, right there. I'm going to try to get the thing right there. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. How is everybody today? Jump in, say hi. Let me know if you're new here. Welcome in, Robin. I mean, rockin', what in the world? Oh, rockin' horse. KC, we'll do it that way. How is everybody today? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Today's Thursday, so it's circuit day. If you are ready to get this circuit on, let's go. I'm going to try to get everything situated while we wait. We're having some storms today. They started late last night and they have gone all through the night and into this morning where I am. Are you getting storms today? Is it beautiful there today? Is it hot there today? Is it cool there today? What is your weather like? Let me know that you can hear me if you're joining in. What's up? Good morning. If you're new to my lives, please let me know by putting the word new in the comments. Say hi if you're new. If you are, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Today is our circuit day, so we have been going over the different ways to do burpee. So if you're just joining in, that's what we're going over. We are going to have a circuit today, and the way I'm going to do the circuit is I'm going to do a regular version and a modified version of the circuit. That way you have a full follow through no matter where you are. So if you're new here, say hi. Thanks for coming in. Hi, good morning, welcome in. How is everybody today? I'm just giving it a couple of minutes for everything to get started up and moving. I've been live for about almost 6 minutes, so I'm going to give it just a couple more minutes and then I will get started with the circuit. If you've been joining in with me and you have any questions about the exercises that we've gone over this week, we've been talking about different ways to do the burpee. We've been breaking that down this month because in September, we're going to do a 300 burpee challenge. And if you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, in those days, all month long, if you come in with me, we will get those 300 burpees done. And I will actually break it down to how many we need to do during that live to get them done. Let's see. September, we have the 1st is on a Tuesday. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably start on Monday, the 31st of August. We'll go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. That's 10 days. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. That's 15. Monday, Tuesday. And we might push it into October the 1st because October the 1st is on a Thursday. So that would be, and I totally just lost count now that I looked away from it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That would give us 15 days to do 300 burpees. So let's break that 300 into 15. That's going to give us 20 burpees during each live. So if you join me every live for the month of September, starting August 31st, what we're going to do, we're going to start with August 31st and we're going to go through October the 1st. That ends in the week of September. So that gives us 15 days that we'll be together, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So if you join me every day and we get 20 burpees done throughout the whole time that we're talking, then you will get those 300 burpees done. Now, it's not required to do that, but if you've decided to do the challenge and you want to be encouraged and you want to have that accountability to do those burpees, then we're going to do them throughout the lives that I'm with you. So don't think that you have to do them all at one time. You can always span them out throughout your day, throughout the whole 30 days. But if you want to join me, we will make sure that if you're with me, we get those 20 burpees for the time that we're together in every session to make that 30. And if for any reason there's any hiccups and I have to not be here on a day that I'm scheduled to be here, then I will make sure to make it up in a video for you. So on the day that I'm supposed to be live, just if anything happens. So if you're following along and that's part of what you're doing, then make sure that if I'm not live on a Tuesday, a Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, that you're watching for my content because I will do those burpees for you and help you out. It'll be like a pre-recorded live that we do it. So welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. If you're just joining in, say hi. If you are new here, please type the word new in the comments and let me know that you are new. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out on YouTube. Let me see if Facebook will let me share it out. I'm gonna do this real quick. No, it's not gonna let me share it. Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys, I was being quiet, but it was because I was on Facebook trying to share it out to my stories. If you're just joining in, thanks for hanging out with us today. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, let me know that you're new here. We're about to get started with the circuit. We're going to start with our squat to overhead reach. We're going to do a bench, jump out, and jump in. We're going to do a hinge reach. We're going to do a step, jump back, or a step, hop in. Those are going to be the things that we're doing. So, this is going to be an actual circuit this morning as we do it. And then for our last piece of the circuit, we're going to do our hinge down, hands to our surface, our jump or step back, our hop or step in, our stand, and our jump or up on your toes. We're going to do this two different ways today because I want to make sure that you have the option for both. So circuit one will be that full, all of the parts of the burpee that we've done in full. And then that second circuit will be the parts of the burpee, but they will be modified. So, welcome in. Hi, how is everybody today? Veronica, welcome in. Ange, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do walk away from the screen. So once I get up, I will move away. I will not be able to see. So please say hi in the comments. Let me know if you're new into my live. If this is your first time in here, I would love to know and love to welcome you personally. All righty. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use my timer and we are going to do one, two, three, four, 5. If you've been following me and you know that I use a specific timer, please feel free to go ahead and jump in there and grab your timer, get it going. I'm getting everything set up because we'll have 5 exercises in this circuit today. I'm double checking to make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be 5 exercises in that circuit. What we'll do is we're going to do 15 seconds. We'll do 15 seconds of rest. And then we're only going to do 30 seconds of rest at the end of that circuit. And we're going to do 2 of these circuits. I'm only going to give us a 10-second warm up just to get me over there and get me ready. All righty. So we're going to set that for two sets. This one. 5 exercises. Okay, so if you're following along and you're using the same timer, I have been putting this up just so y'all know what we're using. So each one will be 15 seconds of exercise, 15 seconds of work, and then we'll have just that quick 15-second rest just to get you ready. Actually, I think I'm going to change it from 15 seconds to 10 because everything is right there. We're going to have everything right there close to us. So I think I'm going to drop that down to 10 seconds. We don't need 15 full seconds, but if you need it, Totally take that extra time. It's okay. The circuits are just going to show you what to do. So we'll do this circuit twice, and then we will rest, and then we will go into the modified version of this circuit, just so you all have it and you can do it together. All righty. I'm going to go ahead and get set up so I can see everything. I'm going to move my chair. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining in. We're going to get our circuit going. And this is our circuit that we have been working on this week because we are working on the burpee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything set up for me to do the regular version of this. And then while we rest, if anybody has any questions, then we will do a modified version. So if you need a specific modified version, say that you are not comfortable doing this on the floor, you're not quite comfortable doing it on a bench or at a table or something like that, and you want to do it from the wall, please feel free to let me know, and I will make sure that we do that modification. That's what today's for. We're going to get these modifications done so you feel confident doing this burpee on your own. So the first version is going to be the regular version. We're going to do a squat to a thrust. That's the regular version that we've been talking about this week of the warm-up. We're going to do the bench jump out, or I'm going to be doing a floor jump out. We're going to do a hinge and reach. So we're going to get all these pieces together so you recognize them as part of the burpees. You have a reach, a hinge, and a reach down. We have a step or a jump back and a step or a hop in. So I'm going to do all these from the floor, and every part of this is going to be the not modified version. So after we finish this, then we can do the modified version for you. Now, the part of the burpee that we've already been working on is the hinge down. Your hands are on the surface. We're going to do the jump out and in, and then we're going to stand and we're going to do the jump. That's going to be the full version that we have so far. Next week, we will work on adding the push-up into that burpee if you want to do it. All right, it's going to give me 10 seconds to get ready.
Up next, exercise 1 for 15 seconds.
We're going to do squat thrusters.
1. Exercise 1.
Push up. 2, 3.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, we're going straight to
Up next,
that jump out and
exercise 2
jump
for
in.
15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
Jump out, jump in.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Here we go.
Up
The
next,
next one is the hinge and
exercise 3
reach
for
down.
15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 3.
Hinge over, reach down to touch the floor, and back up. Hinge down, touch the floor, back
Up
up.
next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Next one is the
Up next, exercise 4 for 15 seconds.
hop in.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 4.
Hop in.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Now we're going to do
Up
a
next,
full piece of the
exercise
burpee.
5 for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 5. Up next, Rest for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Rest for 30 seconds. Grab a sip of water. And then we'll do this one more time. Squat thrusters first.
Up next, exercise 1 for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 1. Up next, rest for 10 seconds.
Go as fast or as slow as you
3,
need to for these.
2, 1. Rest. Up next, exercise 2 for 15 seconds.
Jump out and jump back in.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
Out, in.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Up next,
Hinge and
exercise
reach.
3 for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 3.
Hinge, reach for those toes. Hinge.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Up next, exercise 4 for 15 seconds. 3, 2.
This is your step
1.
in.
Exercise 4. Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Up next,
Full burpee.
exercise 5 for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 5.
Hinge down, out, in, up.
5 exercises at 15 seconds. 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Woo-wee. That's a nice little wake up. The next one, all of these will be done as a modification. So instead of the squat thrust, we'll do a slow squat and a reach above your head. That's it. For the second one, I'll bring the bench in and we'll do the bench. If you need to see these things from the wall, we can always do them from the wall. Any of these, this burpee, I want to make sure that you know you can do this from the wall. It's okay. It's just going to modify it a little bit for you. So you're here, step out, step in, hands above your head, and finish. I'm not quite far enough over for TikTok to see. So let me adjust just a tiny bit. I think that helped. So if you're against the wall and you want to do this and you don't want to have to go to the floor to do it, you feel like you need to. Here, you're against the wall, step back, step in, hands above your head, and back to center. Step back, step in, hands up, and center. So the one that I'm going to do, everything's going to be going to the bench. You can also do this on a countertop. If you go to a countertop, you're a little bit higher than the bench. So this round, everything will be done to the bench and everything will be modified. So instead of a jump for anything, we will just be doing a step for everything. If you're doing this with me, throw it in the comments, say hi, and let me know. Welcome in everybody that's just jumping in. Thanks for hanging out. All right. This next circuit, we're going to be doing the modified options to all of the circuit that we've been talking about this week. Remember, our circuit consists of the warm-up exercises and the exercises that we've been discussing. And instead of just going over the exercises that we've been discussing this week, we're adding last week's in there because we're trying to prepare for a burpee challenge in September. So if you want to be a part of it, or if you are a part of it, then you can find the burpee that you want to do. That's what this is all about, is finding the one that's right for you to get you started, get you motivated, and get you feeling strong and confident in doing this on your own. So this is going to give me a 10-second warm-up so I can move back. The first thing is going to be that squat overhead reach. Let me turn my screen so I can see everything, because I am going to be doing this to the bench over here. So everything is going to be modified. It's going to be slowed down just a tiny bit more. The squat to overhead reach will be no weights. It's just going to squat down and then reach above your head. That's it. The bench jump out or jump in is going to be a bench, step out, and step in. And then we're going to do our hinge reach. And then for our step or jump back and hop in, we're just going to modify that. We're going to start out and then we're going to step in. Everything will start out modified. So, and then the last piece of this will be that burpee that we've learned so far. It's going to be our hinge down, reaching for your surface, jumping, stepping back, whichever one. We're going to do a step back for this one. And then we're going to step back in, go up onto our toes. We're not going to do any jumping for this one because this is the modified version in case you have any kind of lower body limitations, so you can feel like you can still do this. Any questions before we get started? Also, welcome in everybody that's bouncing in. Also, if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, make sure that you do that. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them after you hashtag replay. I like to make sure that these questions are not coming in while I'm live. If I see them after the replay comes out, I think it takes a little bit of time for the replays to come out on Facebook and YouTube, but you are welcome to always ask questions. I go through these, I look at them, and I answer them personally. You will never get anything completely automated from me. I read my comments and I answer them when they come in. And sometimes I do a video to answer the questions. So be watching for all that. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask those questions. Whew. All right, here we go. We're going to do the modified version of this now. So we're going to get started. It's going to give me 10 seconds to move back. We're going to do squat to overhead reach.
15 seconds.
Remember, we have 2 rounds of this.
2, 1. Exercise
Squat,
1.
reach. Squat, reach. That's it. Squat, reach.
Up next.
Stretch that body.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, our next one is the jump out and jump
next.
in.
Exercise
We're going to do
2
this
for
with a
15
step.
seconds.
Remember, we've hinged over.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
Step out, step in. Step out, step in. Out.
Up next. Rest for
In.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Now, our next one is that hinge and reach. We're going to
Next.
reach to our bench.
Exercise 3 for
So
15
just hinging
seconds.
over, reaching our
3,
surface.
2, 1. Exercise 3.
Hinge, reach, and back up. Hinge, reach, and back up.
Up next.
Hinge,
Rest for 10 seconds.
Reach,
3, 2, 1. Rest.
There we go. Our next one is we're going to already be back and we're
Exercise 4
stepping
for 15
in.
seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 4.
Step in and back. Step in. You could even do this.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds.
Step in, up.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
And up. All right. The last
Next,
piece is our full
exercise
thing.
5 for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 5.
Hinge down, out, in, up.
Up next, rest for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
There we go. I just wanted to go ahead and finish that out. You've got 20 seconds to rest. Grab you a sip of water. And this time, we're going to do everything still modified. But instead of a step, we're going to do a jump. We're going to add that little jump in there. So if you want to do a hop, you can totally do a
Up
hop.
next, exercise 1 for 15 seconds.
Squat to reach.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 1.
Squat. If that's all you can do, go only as far as your body will let you go.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Next is the bench jump out.
Up next, exercise 2 for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise
Jump
2.
out. Jump in. Out. In.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Hinge and reach. We're just reaching
Up
down.
next, exercise 3 for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 3. Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Next one is the jump
Up
back
next,
and jump back in.
exercise 4 for
We're going
15
to step
seconds.
in.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 4.
Hop in. Step out. Hop in. Step out. Hop in.
Up next, rest for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Last one's that full round.
Up next, exercise 5 for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exercise 5.
Hinge down. Out. Step in. Go up. Out. Jump in.
5 exercises at 15 set. 3, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
All right. Woohoo! If you did this with me, give yourself a hand. You did amazing. If you were only able to do one portion of it, that's okay. You were here and you did it. I'm proud of you this morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you have any questions about the burpee, any portion of the burpee that we've gone over, feel free to ask in the comments. I'd happily answer any questions you have right now. If you don't right now and you think of some later, you can always go into the replay and hashtag replay and then ask the questions. I just like to make sure that these questions are coming in, not during my live. I would hate to miss a good question that would come in for my live, because I like to answer them personally and focused on that person. So whew, wow, this was great. If you did it with me, thank you for being here with me today. Give yourself a hand if this was your first time in here and you gave it a shot. I am proud of you. If you did all of it with me, you did 4 total circuits. That is so great. So if you did that, give yourself a real big hand. If you chose to do it all in the non-modified, perfect. If you chose to do it all and you've been following along and you were able to do the modified version for all of it, that's great too. There is no wrong way to do the burpee. You find your way and you make it work for you. So we will go over these again next week, but this time we will be adding the push-up into our next week. Remember, I'm not live on Fridays anymore. I will see you again on Monday morning when we get started. But remember, if you have any questions about these, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. I'm going to give it another minute and just see if there's any questions. All right. Remember, guys, I always like to end my days by saying that this is your journey, but you don't have to do it alone. You can always join us Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, and you can always check out my content where I try to give motivations, I try to give encouragement, and I try to give those helpful tips. So make sure that you're following, share, like, love, do all the things. And if it's something that might help someone else, please share it out to them. I would love for them to visit. So thanks, guys. Have a great day. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. See ya. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. Please feel free to add comments, and I will see you guys on Monday. See ya.